Hello, I'm Monica. Welcome to this short walking tour to Stein am Rhein, a beautiful medieval town situated beside Lake Constance in Switzerland. We'll be traveling by car from South Germany and will arrive at the border in the late morning. Be sure to check for public parking spaces before you plan your trip, as we paid €3 for 3 hours at an automatic machine. It's just a short walk to downtown. The train station is also a walkable from downtown. It is run by St. Gallen Railway. Please check it out in their website for routes and schedules. This old town is popular for its medieval vibes, with narrow streets, cobblestones, timbered houses, a museum, a town hall, a church, shops, cafes, and restaurants. It was a summer day with temperatures around 30 degrees Celsius, and people were out enjoying cold drinks, ice cream, and summer food. The Swiss medieval structures seemed slightly different from the German ones. Stein am Rhein is one of the oldest towns in Switzerland, and its origin date back to the Roman Empire. As we walk by, we can see old buildings with paintings on the walls. It is truly one of the best preserved old towns in Switzerland. And an old fountain that served as a great meeting point. The Swiss have the best pure drinking water, and you can easily tour this small town by foot or bicycle. A 2-hour walking tour is probably enough, but if you want to chill out by the river, you'll need another hour. And if you have enough time, you may visit this beautiful Rathaus or town hall. Let's join me to the riverbanks, but first, let's take a look at this interesting old house. We are now by the river which gets its water flow from Lake Constance. Do you know what river this is? Please tell me in the comments. Sitting by the river bank is a must-do thing if you are already in here, and you can even rent a canoe or boat for different perspective of the town. I have prepared delicious sandwiches from home, and this town is very near to ours. So we had a relaxing drive for just over an hour. If I'm not wrong, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes. We treated it as a mini picnic by the river. And it was a great way to chill out and relax on the benches under the trees. And guys, later we'll visit a popular castle on a hill, which we can see from here. If I'm not wrong, the castle's name is Hohenklingen. And here is another fountain with drinkable water. To me, this river looks like a lake. And I can stay the whole day in here just looking at the boats passing by. Here we are by an old farmhouse with cows around eating grass. And on top of the hill, just opposite here, we can have a general view of this popular castle in this town. If you have more time, you can also visit the Witch Tower and the Rose Garden. Now we'll turn back to the old town to continue our tour, and we are going to visit a museum and a church. See, everywhere you look, there are timbered houses on cobblestone streets, so be sure to wear comfortable footwear for a hot summer walk. And my husband Rainer was looking around for some ice cream. Let's take a look at some of the souvenirs. The prices seem quite high in here. like 9 euros and 50 cents for a small magnet with the Swiss symbol and name. For me, it's not a surprise anymore. The prices for food and stuffs in Switzerland is much higher than Germany.
How much? Oh my god. 9 euro 50. Or the euro or the franken?
The same.
Oh, the same.
Here are the mini cuckoo clocks. You can pay with either Swiss francs or euros in Switzerland. This town was a fishing village back in the 11th century. Let's go to the bridge and enjoy the view. And don't forget to snap some photos here. And just before the bridge is St. George Museum, which you can visit for free. This old house attracted me, and there's some posing here. Let's go into the museum, which is an old beer making house. So huge. Is this for making wine or the beer?
I don't know.
I think it's for beer. Yeah. In the ancient times. If you turn to the right from the museum entrance, you'll see St. George Church, a very quiet and old church. And now we have made a U-turn back to the old town, and later we'll stop by a fountain for fresh and cold water. It is quite a hot summer with high temperature at around 30 degrees, but I felt as if 32 degrees Celsius. I definitely need some cold water for my dry throat, hands and face. So this is the end of our tour, but please stay with me for the next video, where we'll be visiting the castle by driving up to the hill. Friends, if you visit this town, be sure to bring your water container to enjoy cold fresh water from the fountains. I'd like to visit this town again, probably for its Christmas market, to sip some Glühwein and had some roasted chestnuts. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.